let's get started. Bow, right?
Us.
All right, good. So let's just get the body moving first and warm up. So just start off with some punches. Just think, punch and back. Ready? Hey, 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 hey. Good. Okay, so keep the same stance. Just switch your hands. So we're in left gear. So now we're going to punch it back. So make sure that the shoulder doesn't go back this way. We don't want to get this negative motion. Trying to think of keeping this part going forward as you punch. All right, ready? Go. Hey. 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 That's it. Now watch my other hand. As I go, this is basic, so you can exaggerate things. So as you go, stretch this arm forward. Stretch this way. Don't think of relaxing this arm. Like imagine you want to touch the guy with this one, or maybe you have to block. 1, 2. Okay? Ready? Hey. 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 Good. Hey. All right, good. So now, watch my back foot. Just for this exercise, think of going up, up. Because what that does is it engages your calf muscle. So you don't have to always do this. But what happens is instead of going up, once you get the feel for it, it ends up making you just go forward. So I just want you to get the calf muscle working a little bit. So your heel will come up this way, like this, right? So ready from here, then go, hey. So start with the calf muscle, hey. Just keep going, and we're just gonna watch. Keep going. Yeah. Remember to stretch that opposite arm. Good. That's it. Nice, good. Good. Now, when you finish, just again, because we're doing basics, don't think of going and letting the hand come back too fast. You don't get a chance to see how your finishing position is. So just think when you do it, hold it. Hold it for like a second. Hold it. Because while I'm doing this, I'm checking my position. If you go fast, you go, well, oh, I don't know if I did it or not, right? So do a few more and just take your time with it. It doesn't have to be fast or powerful or anything. Go for the form here. That's it. And remember, the opposite hip is going forward at the end, going in at the end. Yeah. Good. That's it. Nice. And then think of your opposite shoulder pulling down. Sliding down this way. Okay, so now try Mike and Gyakuzuki combination. So you go 1 and 2. Right? So the 3 steps. 1, 2, and 3. That's it. Go ahead. That's easy, good, that's it. And it's okay to exaggerate a little bit right now, while you're warming up. Imagine you're ducking. You're ducking someone, you're ducking this way, and then you're ducking this way. Looking good, Clara, that's nice. That's it. Good. Nice, Lucy. Good. That's it. Yeah, looking good. 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 All right. So now let's finish up the legs. So next knee kick. Ready? Hey. 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 All right, good. Other side. Same thing, just kick. Ready? Go. Hey. 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 And okay, back to the other side. So now it's going to be a Maigiri Oizuki, which is also known as 4A, combination 4A. So we kick 1, 2, 3, go. Hey. And again. Hey. 1, 2, hey. Hey. 1. Again. Hey. 1, 2. Good. One more time. Hey. Right. The next one then, it's 4B, right? So it's a kick and a punch. So try to keep your hands ready when you kick. You know, don't drop those hands. Keep them up. So it's gonna be like a 1, 2, and back. Ready and go. Hey. 1, 2. Good. Just do a few by yourself. I'm just gonna. Good. Now imagine the other guy is waiting to counter punch, so he might do a block and a punch. So if you take too long, he's going to get you first, right? So try to make him. Don't worry too much about dropping this leg. Let it go where it goes. If I drop my leg, it tends to slow me down. You tend to get a 1, and they work together. See, 2. If I keep it there, I can get it much quicker. Yeah. Don't worry about pulling the foot back. It'll come back by itself. Get a nice quick. That's it. All right. Yes, how we doing, Esme? Good to see you.
What's the training?
Up a little bit. Okay, so now we got the blood flowing a little bit. Just do some light stretching, just in your own time.
Nick, you better stretch properly because we can all see you now.
Yeah, and it's being recorded.
I'm going to switch off the lights, Andre. Yeah, the lights haven't been on for some years with me.
The lights are on and nobody's home.
Don't you start, Sandra. I've got enough to deal with.
Okay, so I was thinking today I wanted to work on back kick, the way Sensei Kimura was teaching it. I found that I could never use a back kick like in a tournament. It's always too slow, or I would get, the guy would get out the way. But then after I learned how to do it, I started using it more. And even like in a world tournament, I scored 3 times in 3 different fights with the back kick. And just because of the way he taught it, it's not, I used to always think turn and kick. Now that can be good, but if you miss the guy, what tends to happen is you go out a little bit out of control. So just start off basics. If you like it, work with it. If you don't like it, then no big deal. You can always do it the way that you already do it. So what I want you to think of first is just, if I show you from the side, let your heel come up so you're on the tips of your toes, not even on the ball of your foot, just the tips of your toes. You see what happens to my weight? My weight shifts onto the back leg. I'm just going to get this motion so my knees are squeezing together. Just from here like this, yeah. Hey, Ravi. Just kind of loosen up your hips a bit. This feeling here. Now, if you watch what happens to my arms and my shoulders, they go the other way. So I'm building torsion in the body here, right? This kind of motion. That's it. Just be free. Now, the trick is not to let the back foot turn. Don't turn the back foot, because if you do that, it becomes 2 moves. It becomes 1 and 2 for the kick. So what you're going to do is you're going to let your back foot coil. Now, I actually have bad knees, but this doesn't bother my knees. So if you do it right, it's actually okay for your knees. If your foot turns a little bit, that's okay, as long as there's grip. You're trying to create grip on that back leg. So just this way. Anybody that remembers Elvis? Maybe Michael. I don't know who does this stuff now anymore. I'm out of touch. Just Kimura used to say Elvis, and when there was a kid in the class, you go, oh, maybe Michael Jackson. But even that's needed now.
Dominic, I think the sound, Dominic's sound is on, so every time the picture goes to him and we can't see you.
Oh, is that right? Okay. So I was muting
sorry.
it. I was unmuting, but that's okay. Does it work if I pin myself? What's the best way to do it?
No, I'll mute, Sensei. I'm just trying to get my mouse to mute. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem. I told you guys to unmute, so that's fine. Okay. So just this motion. Just get used to that. Like you're squishing a bug with the ball of your foot on the floor here. It could be the twist for anybody that remembers how to do the twist. Yep. So as you do it, make sure that your weight, see, let's just say I have 50-50 right now. Well, I'm going to go to 100%. 100%. So what you're doing is you're making this back leg do all the work, okay? So now once you get that, I'm still looking. Don't turn your head. So I'm building the torsion here. Now from here, my heel is pointing where I'm going to kick. So you think of like the heel is like a sight on a gun. You're pointing that heel. Where your heel points is where your kick will go. Just go ahead and kick. I don't know if Dominic and Sister Esme, if you do this way already or not, but you do, huh? Good, okay. Good. So the kick becomes a straight kick rather than a spinning kick, like a wheel kick kind of thing. It's more of a straight kick, right? Yeah. So think of it like this. See, I have a rag here, right? So let's just say the rag was wet and I want to wring it out. There's many ways to twist this rag. I can hold the bottom and turn the top. Okay, I can hold the top and turn the bottom. Or I can hold the top and bottom and turn the middle. All right, so either way, no matter which way I'm doing it, I'm getting that twist, which is the torsion in the body, okay, from the torque. So if you look at the body now, if you think, I'm going to hold the top, I'm going to hold the bottom. So my head doesn't move, my foot doesn't move, and my center turns. That's what I did with the rag. When I held the top, held the bottom, and I twist the middle. You can see that, I twist the middle, right? So that's what's happening in your body now. So you're getting this twist here, and now my back leg is trying to turn on the floor, but I don't let it. So I'm gripping the ground. So all that energy now is stored in this back leg. I'm storing it, and now when I release it, it wants to just spring right out. Okay? So this is like a very sloppy way of doing it, but just to kind of get the body mechanics working. So do it kind of slow. Just kind of go 1, and then 2. So do that a few times, get used to the feel. Yeah. Now the other thing is, don't look. Trust that your heel is pointing in the right direction. So see, I don't know if you can see my heel. My heel points there, my kick will go there. My heel points to the other side, all the way over there, my kick will go there. Right? So just trust that you're going to kick the right way. Don't look. It's a split second. You don't need to look for that split second. Good. Yeah. Nice. That was good. Yeah. Good. Okay, good. So, watch my head now when I do the kick. So I think about if my head was completely independent of my body. It was very loose on my body. As I turn, I'll have to face this way. As I turn, my chin didn't move. Now I can't go any further. It's got stuck here. So now when I kick, this relationship stays the same. So as I come to here, I keep that there and I continue the kick. So I can almost see the kick the wrong way. Now, as you get better at this, you can always modify it however is more comfortable. But for now, try to stick with that. What happens, you see, because when your head turns, that's what the person sees. So if I turn my upper body first, that's the telegraph. They see that. So you keep looking as long as you can, and everything at the bottom turns. And then split second later, I let the kick go, boom, that's my position. So try to think that if you were in a clock and you're kicking at 12 o'clock, you should be looking at 4 o'clock. If you're doing it with your back, with your right leg. Lefties would do it the other way, right? 7 o'clock. So I'm here, now I'm looking at 4 o'clock when I kick. Yeah, it feels a little funny at first. You know, it may not have the flexibility, you may not be used to it. But what it does is it's rotating your spine now, and it's locking, all the big muscles will come into play. That was good, Clara. Yeah, that's it. Good. Right? Now, as you get used to it, your flexibility will increase. And this might be something you haven't done before. I don't know. That's it. So Dominic, at the point of impact, you should be looking at that bag behind you. You have that big, tall black bag? Yeah, try to look at that when you kick. No, don't look. That's it. Yeah, trust yourself. And that's better. And see what happens when you have this, you also have the ability to recover. If I make a mistake and my timing was bad and I kick, I can get back. But if I let my head go, it makes me, I have a hard time recovering, right? So it's like a gyakuzuki. I make a mistake, I should be able to get back. I don't want to like lose my balance. So I do this kick, I keep looking here, and get back out of the way if I need to, right? That's going good, that's it. It's a kick that a lot of people don't like. They feel very vulnerable, and you are vulnerable. That's it. There you go. Very strong kick. Yep. Nice, Ismail. Looking good. Yep. If you find you can't straighten your leg, maybe you're kicking too high, you might have a hard time straightening your leg. See if you can just kind of like, nice and slowly get a good extension on that foot. That's it. Yeah, that was better. Your leg's still a bit bent. Good. Nice. Yep. Good. All right, so 90% is looking good. There's one thing I see a lot of you guys do, not everybody. Watch my shoulders here. We get to here, and then we go this way. Can you see what I did? I get to the position here, and now my shoulders take over. Don't let that happen. Everything comes from the center. I'm here. The shoulders will turn, but they turn as a result of your core turning. 1, 2. So try not to get momentum with the elbows. That's going to slow you down, and it gives a telegraph. Yeah. So Dominic, that's looking pretty good. Try to take more weight on the back leg. Try not to be too much this way. For now. Later on, you can do it however you want, but just for now, shift the weight more on the back leg. Yeah, you'll have better balance. Yeah. Good. Yeah, guys, looking good. That's it. All right, nice. So now, sometimes when you increase the degree of difficulty, the things you had problems with get better. So now think of front kick, back kick. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm not do this. Don't do this. See how I turn? I'm going to do a front kick. I don't know I'm going to do a back kick. I will come all the way back. As soon as my foot touches the ground, I get this motion. Right? So it becomes a 1, 2. You don't have to go fast. 1. That's it. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, this will help you with the balance. Watch my hands. So I do the kick. Now, as I land, watch my hands. They counterbalance. They counter rotate. Otherwise, if I do this, I lose my balance. I go too fast. So 1, as soon as my foot touches, I go opposite. 1, 2. That's it. That's it. Now you find your shoulders don't go first anymore. Yeah. Yeah, looking better. Good. Imagine you're elbowing the guy. You're here. Now, as I turn, I want to hit with my elbow. I hit this way. 1, 2. Yeah. All right, looking good. Yeah, that's nice. So sometimes when you're kind of loosening up, your body makes this kind of a wiggle, like a. And when you're doing it kind of slow, think of it like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You think elbows opposite direction. That was nice, Yana. That was good. Good. All right. Yep. Coming along nicely. Okay, so that's looking pretty good now. So I don't want to interrupt what you're doing with that, but just think, how do you finish? You know, if you make a mistake, make a good mistake, don't make a bad mistake, right? So the bad mistake would be, I'm here, I miss the guy, and I go out of control. Last split second, the guy can get me. So if I'm here, and I try to come back the same way, my back is turned, it takes time for me, and then the guy's attacking me, right? So it's difficult to be ready. So imagine after you kick, come here and come back like you're going to do a side kick. So I'm in this position here, I kick, in that position, it's as if I'm doing a side kick. All right? So see if you can do a side kick afterwards. Because if I miss the guy, I miss him, he comes back, I need protection, I can do back fist, I can do side kick, back fist, whatever, right? So see if you can put that combination at the end there. Make sure you're always ready, even when you do something wrong. Nice, that's it, yeah, good. That's it. Kick and then look the other way. See, after I do the kick, so I'm here. Now I look towards my kick. This way. Yeah. There. That's it. Yeah. Good. And let your foot come back this way. See, because after you kick, watch. I'm here. If I come back to here, I can always get out the way. Right? I don't get stuck. Main thing is I don't want to go that direction. So I do the kick, come back to here. So my right leg, I'm looking over my right shoulder. So now from here, if I need to, kick again. That's it. Good. Yeah. Right. Kick and then look. That's it. Yeah, that's it. You got it. Yeah. Cool. That's it. So Dominic, after you finish, you want to be able to get away. See? So after you do this, here, now if I do a side kick, I'm doing a side kick and getting away. This way. I don't want to do a side kick and then land on the guy. The guy's going to get me. Nice, Yana. That's it, Donna. Yeah. They help you control your balance. Then you can choose to go forward or backward. It's not like you have to do one thing. You can have a choice. That's it. So you're kicking with the same leg twice, right? Yeah. And kick with the left leg again, Esme. So watch, if you wanted to do the front kick, okay, so there's 3 kicks with the same leg. Front kick, back kick, and then side kick again with the same leg. All 3 with the same leg. You switch your feet, that's all, yeah. That's it, bring the foot back, no, in front of the other foot. On the other side of the other foot. There, that's it. Now look at me. Look at me. That's it. Now do a side kick from there. You got it. That's it. Cool. To do multiple kicks like this also helps you to learn how to control the balance better. And you'll do things without realizing. You practice stuff like this, then you'll be sparring and like, wow, where'd that come from? You know, things will just start happening. All right, good. So, let's forget about all that now. Now what I want you to do, more of a practical approach to the back kick. How are you going to score with it? This takes too long, okay? But you need that to kind of program the body mechanics, what to do. So you practice that. So now instead of doing this, it's all going to happen, but it happens while I'm doing the turn. So what I think of, what helped me, was think squeeze the knees together. Like I'm going to do this. So by squeezing my knees, I don't know if you can see my foot there. By squeezing my knees, see how my heel's already coming up? So I'm actually this way. So I'm getting torque here. So I squeeze and kick. Squeeze and kick. So try that, make it a progressive movement. Don't stop it. Start slow and release. Yeah. And you can have more weight on the front leg now if you want. It's up to you. Play around with it. So imagine you got something between your knees and you're going to squeeze. But more of the squeezing done with the front leg. This one's not going to squeeze as much. This way, see? Like I want to squeeze here. One. I get this. One. Yeah. That's it. Nice. Nice one, Ismail. That was good. Keep going. Okay. So Ravi, you're turning your shoulders first. Try not to turn the shoulders. Then it'll all go from your butt and your waist. Squeeze and boom. That was better. That was better. Yeah. Nice, Yana. See how fast you turn? Yeah. It's looking nice and smooth now. You're starting to get pretty good. Nice. Sensei Ismail, very nice, yeah. That's it, dog. Try not to look, though. It's hard to break that habit. I did it for years. I had a hard time breaking the habit of looking. Just say, you know, if I miss, I miss. I'm just going to recover fast. Nice, nice, yeah, good. You know, they say in golf, I never played golf, but they tell, I've heard that, okay, I'm looking at the ball, I'm not looking at the target. I come up, I hit the ball, and I keep looking at the ball. If I break my focus on the ball and try to watch it, it messes up the swing, right? Now, like I said, I don't know, I don't play golf, but this is things I've been told. So I'm looking at the ball, I come up for the backswing, I continue to look at the ball. I continue to look at the ball, even now. And in my mind, I've decided it's going where it needs to go. Same with the back kick. Don't look. I'm here, and I'm going to keep my head looking there, no matter what happens. I can always get out of the way if I have to. Right? Just think like that. Trust it. That's it. So Clara, squeeze the knee a little more. Just exaggerate it in the beginning. You know, you'll figure it out yourself what you need to do, but exaggerate it so your body can learn it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, see how easy it is to spin, right? You're starting the torque already. That's it. Back foot doesn't move. There you go. That's it. Nice. Good. Now the video is going to be up on YouTube, so you guys can always come back and watch, and you can see what you're doing. Go, oh, I did this wrong, I did that wrong. Yeah, picture's worth 1,000 words, right? That's what they say. So you look at what you're doing, and you go, oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. So you need to fix it. So come back and look at it. We're supposed to be humble. We're supposed to feel humbled by our mistakes, right? Oh, looking good. That's nice. Yeah. There you go. Nice, Lucy. That was a good one. Uh-huh. Okay, good. So let's play around with it a little bit. So now imagine I'm sparring, and I want to give like a feint. So as I feint, I do this. So I'm hiding it. I don't want to go like, okay, I'm going to do a back kick. They see that. So while you're moving around, you feint, right? So as you feint, dig the foot. Move back so you can see. Dig the foot a little bit as you feint. So you're keeping them busy with your hands, right? You're like, 1, 2. So I'm here, feint. So play around with it, like you're sparring. Don't worry about making mistakes. Just let it happen. Your buddy knows how to do it eventually. We'll figure it out.
Ouch.
You okay, Clara?
Yeah, I just cracked my hip or something.
Don't let your leg come off. You don't have to stick it back on again. Nice, Lucy. That was a good one. Yeah. It could be a back fist, too. You know, we're not allowed to do back fists in the tournaments or whatever, but yeah, I don't care about that. Just look at me. Back fist, see? Back fist. 1, 2. Helps you get it in nice and quickly. That's it. Nice. That's Esme. Very nice. That was great. Good shot. Yeah. You'll surprise people. Once you get comfortable with it, you'll surprise people with this because they're not going to expect it. How many back kicks do you see scored? Not that many, right? Think about so on the inner edge of my foot here, that's where I feel the pressure. Not on the ball of the foot, but kind of on the inner edge. So when my foot is like this, they start to rotate, but the side of the ball of my foot, the side of the big toe and the ball of is what I'm doing. So I'm squeezing and kicking. Try to feel that when you come in. Now, if the guy sweeps you when you do it, it's not going to be very good, but, you know, make sure that doesn't happen. Balance will improve as you keep doing it. Your body figures it out. Nice. Don't look. Yeah, 40 years of looking. It's hard to undo it in 15, 20 minutes, isn't it? All right, cool. So, you know, this is one of the things, if you don't do it for a while, you get kind of rusty at. You know, throwing punches, maybe not so much, but the back kick you do. One time, it was in the 80s, Sensei Kimura, we were doing a lot of these. And we were trying to put it into the sparring. And we were doing so many of them that everything became back kick after a while, right? So I was sparring we were just in the dojo sparring, without even knowing what I was doing. The guy came in for a front kick, and I blocked it. But as I blocked it, I did this. You know, it wasn't a good block, but it was enough to keep me out of his way. And from there, I managed to hit him with the back kick. So he was coming in like this, and the kick got him over the top of his foot. So it's not that I planned it, but these things start to happen the more you practice, you know? They just come instinctive. Afterwards, you go, oh, wow, I didn't know I was going to do that. You know, these things start to develop. So let's give it a try, because the more different ways you do it, the more your body's going to understand. So watch what happens here. I'm going to think my knees are going to squeeze. At the same time, my hand is going to go the other direction. Right? So I'm blocking the kick with this hand. Now keep the hand there and keep your chin by your shoulder and just kick. That's the position you want to be in, yeah. So as you rotate, you're blocking. Well, I'm not saying that it's a good thing to try to do a back kick when the guy does a maigiri, but it's a way of practicing, you know? Yeah, looking nice. Good, Clara, that was nice. Okay, so Gavin, watch. You're doing everything right, but there's a sequence that's out of order. So watch my hands. You got this nicely, but then you're bringing your hands back. So you're getting one, and then you're getting the upper body rotation. So you're trying to get momentum from your shoulders turning. So it goes one, then I'm rotating shoulders. Keep your hand there for the drill, just for this exercise. Block, okay? Now keep that hand there the whole time. That will help you get the right form at the end of the kick. Let's give it a try. Everybody try that. Just keep the hand in. Just as a drill, this one. Yes, there you go. Now you start to see that twist in the spine. There's a rotation there. All the big muscles are locking up. That's it. All these big muscles, the erectus muscles on the side, they go into the glutes. They all like tie everything into one unit. So when you're hitting somebody with a back kick, you're not hitting them with the leg. You're hitting them with the whole body. Instead of a bag of bones, you got a bag with one bone, right? Your whole body is like one bone at the very end. So you want to have, for that split second, you have 100% tension, and then you relax it. Point of impact, right? So everything nice and twisted and strong. Make sure your stomach is nice and tight. Your abs are tight. Yeah, nice, Clara. That was good. Nice, Esme. That's it. What's your name again? Lucy. No. Nice one, Lucy. I think we should call you Lucy, all right? We'll keep that name. Nice. Robbie, you're trying to look. Don't look. Remember, shoulder and chin together. Now, you can always modify this as you get better at it, but for now, keep that as one of your anchors. So my chin doesn't move. My shoulders turn. See that? They come together. When they come together, now they can turn. And they stay together when I kick. Right, I'll stop talking. Go ahead. I talk too much sometimes. Keep that hand there, Yana. Don't let the hand move. Oh, you moved the hand. Imagine that you have hold of his leg. The person's kicking, you got the leg, you're gonna hold on to that leg. Pretend that. Otherwise you pull your hand back. You're gonna hold on and kick while you're holding the leg. Just as a drill to help you get that form. Yeah, that's it, Clara, good. That's it, Gavin, much better. Go ahead, Robbie. You let the guy's leg go though, keep his leg. Nice, nice. Yeah, guy's looking good though. Nice. Yeah. Now you let it go that time, Clara. Don't let it go. Yeah, you know, right? You can feel the difference. Good. That's nice, Lucy. Yeah. Now you see, the thing is, that block could be a back twist. See, it could be a block, could be back twist. Same thing. It's the same motion, right? This motion here, I'm rotating. If I was just doing the kick by itself, I'd be there. So the only difference is my hand is there. So for the back fist, it's the same thing. It's not going to have much weight. It's more of a distraction. Fake. 1, 2. The World Tournament, you're not allowed to use those, but I don't care about the tournaments. You know, just think about how to make your body work. It's the body mechanics you're looking for. Some people might find a back fist helps. Some people might find the kick helps. Who knows? Everybody's different. So Dom, try to think of holding the guy's leg. Just like I said, it's a drill. You don't have to do it in real life, but just think, I've got a hold of his leg. I'm going to keep a hold of that leg now and kick him. My hand is still there. That'll help you to look the other way. I said, now keep looking that way. No, don't turn your head. Do it again. Do it again. Okay. All right. Now try to look at your hand while you kick. That was better. Look at your left hand when you kick. Now you didn't look at your hand. Face me for a second. Face me. Yeah, okay, now go ahead. So do this motion here. Now keep looking at me while you kick. Try to look at me. You won't be able to, but try to keep looking at me. Go ahead and kick. All right, that's better. It all depends on flexibility, you know, but it's better. Yeah, all right, looking good. Nice. Yeah, looking good. Okay, so give you like 1 minute. Do a little bit of like freestyle. So move around, just kind of light like you're sparring. Then try to do a back kick, whatever. Boom. Move around. You can do like a roundhouse kick, sweeps, whatever. And then back. So throw it into the repertoire. Just kind of light. Doesn't matter if you make mistakes. Just kind of easy. You gotta try to make it come natural. All right, cool, good. Everyone just relax, yeah. So the trick is, if you look, it makes you open up, it slows you down, it gives you telegraph, and it makes you spin. So if I'm here and I try to look first, what happens, my shoulders go first, now my kick wants to come around, like a side kick, like a spinning side kick, you know? So that is a back kick for a lot of people, which is fine, it's okay, nothing wrong with it. Still very strong. But I find it slows me down because now I have this big circle I have to turn in. So that's going to slow me down. What I want is something more direct. So by looking, it opens me up. I've lost all the torque, all the torsion. So if I keep my head there, I've got that rag that I'm holding the top and the bottom, twist in the middle. Right? And that all happens underneath. You know, Sensei Kimura used to talk about, you see a duck on the water. The duck's moving like, where am I? The duck's moving very smooth. If you look under the water and the legs like nuts like this. But the duck's like you can't tell anything, right? It's all hidden. So this becomes more hidden, right? Harder to see rather than this big motion here. So play with it. If you prefer the other way, that's fine too. Okay, both work. I just found that this way I could score more often with it. Yeah, this, think of it like, if you know Seipai, where you come in for this motion here, it's almost like that. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that motion in Seipai. So that motion, same kind of thing, it's just my legs a bit. 1. So that's just teaching me how to get the form. I'm here, all right, my hands don't move or anything. All I see is this. 1. So squeeze and that's all I got on that for now. So like I said, play with it, make it yours. You got to do thousands of them though. So make sure everybody's unmuted. Let's unmute everyone. Cool. Yeah, you guys are looking pretty good. My students anyway. Hold on, I'm getting to you guys afterwards. You guys are really good. Now I'm talking to my guys first so I can see an improvement. Keep working on it. This is the kind of thing that you don't have to practice it for an hour. You can do, 10, 15 times while you're watching TV, just to kind of, it sinks it in, it gets into your unconscious brain, right? So you could do like 5 now, 10 later, 2 over here, 5 over there, you're in the bedroom, you practice, It gets the coordination to develop. And then you make it yours. You do it your way. This is just got guidelines. So Sensei Esme, you train with Sensei Chris, right?
I have, yes.
You used to, because I remember
and with Sean Lionel.
Okay. So when did you start off? Were you in Cape Town to start with?
I was in Cape Town to start with, and then went to Gauteng, back to Cape Town, Gauteng, back and then
I remember when Sensei Kimura was teaching this, Sensei Chris, Shihan Chris came over. He stayed for like a week.
Yeah.
Gained a lot in the dojo. So he must have learned this at the same time and then taken it back, or maybe he knew it before that. But it's nice to see other people doing it. Yeah, Sensei George, Shihan George from Finland, he teaches this. He does it.
Yeah, I learned that in Gauteng actually. That move with trusting the point of the heel. If your heel is in the right direction, you should be going straight and not looking where you're kicking.
Good. So I'm on the right track. As long as if other people are doing it, then I must be okay. That's good. Yeah. It's like I said, I used to do the kick the other way, and it was always like I'd be spinning. If you miss the guy, you spin, and that's dangerous, So this way is more of a straight kick. It's like kicking straight back. And we used to throw a medicine ball up, throw it up, and we'd get it quite often. I mean, you actually get pretty good at it. You just throw it up in the air and then don't look at it, just kick it. Bang. Wow. You're surprised how many times you get it. Yeah. So we're just using t-shirts too. If you guys want to wear t-shirts next time in the summer, it's really hot here. We're sweating like crazy. So if you want to wear t-shirts, anybody, it has to be a karate t-shirt though. Cool. All right. So maybe let's just bow out and then we can relax.
Yes, Sensei.
Get together. Okay. All right. Great. Yes.
Thank you.
Nice. I'm going to picture too.